Hi folks. So yeah, you missed a fantastic vlog this morning. So I did a fantastic vlog for you guys just before I started work, and yeah, it was great. It was like I really did a really good vlog this morning, and yeah, one of the better vlogs I've ever done. So yes, sorry, don't know what happened there. Oh, wait a minute. No, I forgot to bring my camera with me today. Oh, yeah. Sorry. Oh, boy. Yeah, so, sort of rushed out this morning. I wasn't late or anything. I was just rushing about and went out later than I normally do anyway, because, like, I went to bed really early last night. Went to bed at 9 o'clock. I got probably just over 8 hours, maybe 8.5 hours sleep, and so I wasn't like super tired necessarily. Although I feel tired a lot of the time these days, anyway, and I'm wondering whether it's because I'm on the borderline for the diabetes thing, and I have been for several years, and I'm overdue to have a blood test, which I should have done recently. Typical of me, I didn't go. That was part of the reason why I was supposed to have had the doctor's appointment this morning, and I didn't go for that either. Anyway, so I don't know if it's anything to do with that or what, and it's not like I went to bed super late. Like I say, I went to bed at 9 and I got up around about 6:30 this morning. About 6:30. So definitely had like 8.5 hours sleep. So, but anyway, blah blah blah. And I didn't leave here until about just gone 9 o'clock in the morning. And so, well, I just rushed out of the house. Like I said, I wasn't late or anything. It's like I could leave it until about 9:15 before I was saying, because it only takes about 10 minutes max. Probably, maybe not even that, but it depends, I guess. But it might even be 5 minutes. I don't know. I can't quite remember. I did time it one time, but I've forgotten. But it only takes, like, I'll say about 10 minutes from here to Victoria on the Victoria line. So it doesn't take that long. Do you know what I mean? So it's like, so I was not like I was going to be super late or anything. Do you know what I mean? I could leave here even at 9:30 and still make it in plenty of time for work. Do you know what I mean? So, so it wasn't a case of like being super late. This is why I was rushing out. I don't know. I just wanted to get out of the house, whatever. And in doing so, I forgot to take my camera, which you guys should know me by now. I might leave the house without my pants on. Well, that's probably unlikely as well, but as a way of what is more likely to happen, do you know what I mean, that I forget to wear my trousers or I forget my camera, do you know what I mean? Out of the two of those things, I'm more likely to forget my trousers, perhaps. Do you know what I mean? Because like it's like I in fact, this is the first time in I don't know how long. I can't remember the last time I forgot to take my camera with me. My camera goes everywhere. Every time I go out, even if it's just to the shops, I take my camera with me. And like I've said many times before, just in case, you know what I mean? Because who knows what might be out there that might be interesting to film. There might be a carnival going past one day as I'm walking to the shop. Do you know what I mean? Or something, do you know what I mean? I don't know. You know what I mean? There could be anything. There could be something interesting. There could be a famous person being filmed out there, and we could like capture them in a vlog or something, whatever. Do you know what I mean? So I always take my camera with me every single time I go out the house, even if it's just to the shop. Like I said, I mean, if it's to the local shop, the one that's just here, then yeah, I might not bother them, because like it's just there. Do you know what I mean? It's not a million miles from me. It's like, do you know what I mean? And so it's more likely that I won't take the camera if I'm going just to that shop. But if I'm going into Brixton itself, then yeah, I'll take my camera every time. Do you know what I mean? And so even if it's just a little trip to the shop or whatever, wherever I'm going, virtually every single time I go out the house, I have my camera with me. Because like I say, I just like, I've got to the point where I feel lost without having, and I didn't realise until I got to the tube station, and then suddenly realised I didn't have my camera with me, and I almost wanted to go back. Do Do you know what I mean? And again, I probably would have had time to come back here and get the camera and go back out, but I hate doing stuff like that, to be quite honest. I really do. I hate having to trace back for things. Just anyway, so I thought, well, I'm here now, might as well. But the thing is, every instinct, every fibre of my body was screaming out, go back and get your camera, because I feel lost without it. Do you know what I mean? It's like, I've got to that point now where my camera is like, it feels like I've lost my arm or something. Do you know what I mean? It's like my arm's been chopped off or something. Do you know what I mean? I feel so lost without it, you know? And it just, I felt, you know, and it's like, I need my camera to be with me, even if I don't film. There are times when I take my camera out, and I could be out for a couple of hours, or whatever, or for half an hour, it doesn't really matter. I could be out all day, and they may, you know, for whatever reason, I might not film anything, do you know what I mean? But it's just the fact that I've got it with me, do you know what I mean? And it's become like a companion, in a way, do you know what I mean? It's become like a companion, and it's kind of like I say, I'm lost without it. Do you know what I mean? I feel completely lost without it, and so yeah, so hence the kind of slightly, I was going to say ironic, but I don't know if that's ironic or not. But me pretending that like I did a fantastic vlog this morning and you guys missed it. Oh yeah, that's because I forgot my camera. Yeah, I'm not a comedian. So yeah. Okay, because like I say, I miss doing my vlogs, even if it's a couple of hours before work and I just mooch around somewhere around Victoria or whatever and just film something, or just, you know, witter on about something. Do you know what I mean? At least I feel like I've done something. Do you know what I mean? It feels like, right, I've created something else today. Do you know what I mean? Even though it's just maybe a mundane little nothing. Do you know what I mean? At least it's something to me. Do you know what I mean? So, and if I don't manage to do that, it's kind of like, do you know what I mean? So yeah, so tomorrow I'm thinking of doing the cold drops, probably straight after work actually. As soon as I finish my shift, I'm going to jump on the Victoria line going to Walthamstow Central, so get off at King's Cross, not King's Cross, what am I talking about, sorry, oh, for crying out loud, my brain just doesn't want to work. St Pancras, no, it is yeah, it is King's Cross, isn't it? Oh, God. I always get King's Cross and what's the other one? Oh, for crying out loud. So, my brain just doesn't want to work. Anyway, St Pancras, yeah? So we get off at St Pancras and then go to the cold drops, and then go and film that glass shopping part, you know, where they've done that glass front thing, because it wasn't open that day when I went there, when they finally got it finished and what have you. So it should be open to the public now, completely fully done and fully finished and what have you, and I want to go up there and have a nosy, you know what I mean, from some of the photographs I've seen of the artist's impression of what the view should look like. It's supposed to be quite good, do you know what I mean? So it'd be interesting to go up there and check out the view and stuff and what have you. And then on Saturday I'm going to go to the British Museum, but it's not going to be what you think it is. Well, although I might film some of the museum as a regular sort of museum visit, maybe, but that I'm not too sure about yet. But I'm going there for a specific purpose, because I'm going to reshoot some of the footage that I did with that little clip that I uploaded just recently, because I really enjoyed that, and it was a really creative piece that I did, I felt, and I loved the music that went with it, but I wasn't happy with the shot, because unbeknownst to you guys, when you see me walking back, because the flames are sort of like, you know, the flames are all flickering at the camera and you can't quite see when it's all dark and everything, and what I did, because of all that, what you guys don't realise is that when I'm walking backwards, or walking back, sorry, from those two statues, yeah, somebody had walked into the shot. I didn't have the place completely to myself. I thought I had at that point, and that's why I was doing those shots, because I thought it looked really good. It looked like a temple, and I thought if I could edit it in such a way to make it look like some sort of, like, I don't know, what do you call it? Either Roman or Greek temple style. Do you know what I mean? And that I'm kind of like some sort of whatever. Obviously, I'm not wearing robes or whatever, so, and I doubt that I'll be able to really kind of do that really anyway. I'm not sure how I'd get around that one because I don't have any robes, and I'm not just going to tie a bed sheet to me and walk around. So, especially in this weather. So, yeah. But anyway, so the point is that I want to make it look like one of these sort of like Athenian sort of temple type things where I'm kind of walking towards it, and you know, and just kind of create that kind of atmosphere in it. And I enjoyed making that piece, to be honest. It was quite good fun, and like, although I'm not completely happy with the results. And anyway, I'm doing it again, Anna. As always, I take myself off a complete tangent, and stop talking about the point I was making. So when I start walking away from those statues, the reason why you kind of see me, I don't know if you noticed, but I throw up my arms like this, and I do it in exasperation because a lady walked into the shop, and as far as I was concerned, it kind of spoilt the shop because I was supposed to be there on my own, and like, you know, obviously she's wearing modern, well, I'm wearing modern clothes as well, but anyway, the thing is, I'm going to reshoot flipping heck. Oh man, people say I should be a storyteller. People say that I should write my life story. People say to me that I should write a book. So many people have said to me throughout my life that I am a storyteller. You know what I mean? It's like I can't just give you the bare bones or the bare facts of something. I have to embellish. And when I say embellish, I don't mean make things up necessarily. I mean, don't get me wrong, sometimes there might be a little bit of that sometimes in some of the things I talk about, not a hell of a lot, and it's like, I'm like I say, I'm not, don't make things up, but you know, I enrich the narrative, if you like. Do you know what I mean? Because I can't help it. That's what I do. Do you know what I mean? It's just a natural thing of me. I talk a lot, and when I'm explaining things, one of the things for me is one of my biggest things, I guess, and I may have mentioned this before, I can't remember if I have or not, is being misunderstood. That's one of my big things about being misunderstood. I hate being misunderstood. It really gets under my skin. It really bugs me to my core, and I hate being misconstrued and misunderstood, and it just really does my head in, and so part of the reason why I talk a lot and why I kind of go around the houses and why I embellish stuff so much is because I'm trying to give people the best, fullest picture I can, so that hopefully they understand what I'm trying to say and what I'm trying to convey. Do you know what I mean? Now sometimes it's actually counter to what I'm trying to do sometimes, because sometimes I talk so much and embellish so much that like people miss the point or miss the thing I was trying to say in the first place, because I've gone so far off the track, or because I've talked so much that it's kind of like people can't follow what I was originally trying to get at, and I can see that and I understand that, but like I said, I can't help it. It's just me. Do you know what I mean? It's like and somehow we got onto this subject and we got onto this tangent. You see how I can, you know, flipping heck. See, even I struggle at times to kind of like keep up with myself. Do you know what I mean? In that sense, it's like flipping heck. Hang on, we were talking about this a minute ago, and now what were we talking about this for now? It's like, what the heck? Do you know what I mean? It's like, wow. But anyway, yeah. So yeah, you might have noticed I'm kind of manic again a little bit. I had a pretty. I mean, I don't think it's just about the camera. I'm not saying it is. I think that's part of it. That sort of just added to it. Do you know what I mean? I was just feeling bad this morning anyway, one way or another, and so I didn't have a particularly good day in work today. I was very uncommunicative, believe it or not. I wasn't my chirpy self. It was well noticed. Everybody noticed. Everybody was asking me if I was okay, and not really. Do you know what I mean? But like I said, you know, I'm determined not to let these patches, I don't know what to call it, but these moments kind of overwhelm me and get the better of me. Do you know what I mean? Particularly in just recent, because of recent events, particularly more so. But yeah, so now I'm kind of in the manic phase of that process, if you like. So that's probably why I'm wearing on like a nana. Yeah. So anyway, I don't want to dwell on that. I really don't. So yeah, I don't know what the flipping heck I'm doing. Right. So tomorrow, cold drops. Saturday, British Museum to refilm some of that, and maybe even find some other parts of the museum where I could maybe, you know, do similar thing. Do you know what I mean? Or similar kind of stuff. So it's not going to be usual sort of like tour around the museum. Oh, look at this interesting thing in a dusty case. Oh boy. I mean that's just mainly because like a lot of my museum videos, people are just not interested, and I get it. I understand. I totally do, and I'm not knocking people, and I'm not saying like oh blah, 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 blah. Do you know what I mean? People are just not interested in dusty old museums. Yeah, fair enough. But I like them, and you know I find them interesting and so forth. And you know I try to make the museum videos as interesting as I can. You know I try to think of inventive ways of making it more interesting as best I can. But anyway, Saturday won't be a regular museum visit anyway, like I said, because I'm going to be doing B-roll mostly, and I'm going to be doing, like I said, I'm going to try and set up some shots so that I can recreate, well, not maybe even recreate, but create an even better and more interesting piece of using those statues and whatever else I can find in there to make a kind of interesting video of some description. I don't know yet. I don't know. It's all kind of whatever. But hopefully something will come together, something will coalesce, and I'll hopefully create something that I quite enjoyed or enjoy, so whatever, and similar to that little clip that I uploaded. Similar to, but it doesn't necessarily have to be like that. It could be something completely different. I don't know yet. Anyway, right. I think I've witted on enough, and yeah. Okay, for the time being, as always, I'm going to leave it there, and I shall catch you guys later. Bye for now.